So now I want to do another basic indefinite integral example. Let's do a square root example. So let's say we have the integral of 3 multiplied by the square root of x. And we can't forget, we always have to put a dx at the end. And the first thing you want to do whenever you integrate a square root is you want to get rid of the square root and you want to write it with a 1/2 exponent instead. So using our rule from algebra, I'm going to rewrite this integral as 3, and instead of multiplying it by the square root of x, I'm going to write x with a 1/2 exponent. And we can't forget about our dx. So now that we have an x followed by an exponent, this is just a basic integral example, and we can integrate this using the steps I wrote for you on the bottom left part of the screen. So let's just dig right into this integral. Our step number 1 is we want to add 1 to the exponent. So since we have a 1/2 exponent in our integral, we got to add 1 to that if we integrate it. So 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2. So after we integrate this, instead of a 3x to the 1/2, it is going to be a 3x, and once again 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2. So after you add 1 to the exponent, you need to divide by the same. So since we have an exponent of 3/2, we're going to divide by 3/2. And we can't forget about our last step. You always need to add c. So now I just want to simplify this as much as possible. Notice how we have a fraction in our denominator, which is improper. So I want to get rid of this fraction in our denominator. So one rule from algebra is if you divide by a fraction is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So instead of dividing by 3/2, I'm going to multiply by 2/3. Our 3x to the 3/2 exponent stays the same. And we can't forget to add c. Now this can be simplified even further. Notice how we have a 3 in the denominator and a 3 in the numerator, so they can cancel out. And the only thing that we're left with is a 2x to the 3/2 plus c. Now we have completely integrated 3 multiplied by the square root of x. So here are some more videos with some more example problems related to the video you just watched. I really hope you're finding my tutorials helpful. So until my next video, I will see you later.